Good day, what is it, my peeps? It's me, your boy King Flames, and today, man, it's not a good day. It's a terrible day, terrible news, and this is a great video to make an honorary of one of my heroes, one of the best creators, one of the best artists of all time, Derrick Wyatt. Arguably one of the most important artists of our generation in terms of animation and cartoons, character designers. Derrick Wyatt, for me, who's been creating a manga, and his work and the shows he's done. Whenever I talk to the artists I work with, I always tell them to look at his work because he's such an inspirational man. Derrick Wyatt. Man, I'm just utterly shocked and I'm just sad, not amazed, but sad that he's gone. Rest in peace, Derrick Wyatt. To be honest, this video is just gonna be me talking about his work and all the great times I've had with his work. I've never known this man personally. I've never had an interaction with him personally, but everything I've heard about him has been positive on how much of a great man he is. The Ben 10 community, which I'm hugely a fan of, Ben 10 Omniverse and Ben 10 in general, has been wanting loads of questions asked about the show or asked about the show, and the person who we go to is Derrick Wyatt, because he's generally one of the greatest humans ever. He always answered questions from the fans. He drew art for us, when we didn't get the characters we wanted to see, like Jet Ray, or in his style, or freaking Fast Track or Chameleon. He gave it to us. He didn't have to do it. The show was over and he gave it to us. He's such a great guy. He asked our questions about what happened in the show plot holes. He didn't have to do it, but he did it. Great guy. He's morphed young minds and changed the world. I genuinely don't know what to say to just praise this man. His art style was just so iconic. Whenever you watch a Derrick Wyatt show, it's his art style. He creates the best art styles for any of shows he's worked on. Let's look at Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Iconic, best show. His art style was the main front of that show. It gave it a unique feel and some of the best characters ever. His other shows, Teen Titans, arguably, if not the greatest cartoon of all time, he worked on that. He morphed the show into his iconic art style, which I can never imagine any series touching the masterpiece of the work he did. He probably gave Teen Titans its iconic feel. How much times have we seen Teen Titans characters just with drawn or fan art? He's just inspired that with just one pen with his character designs. What else has he worked on? Mucha Lucha. He's worked on a bit on that. Obviously I don't think he was the main character designer, but Mucha Lucha was a huge part of my life. Same with Foster Homes for Imaginary Friends. He killed it on that, and it's just so sad. Just sad to see him gone with the impacts he made on this world. He is generally one of my favorite people. His work for Ben 10 Universe, Teen Titans, everything else he's done, man, I'm just lost for words. I can't speak. He's truly morphed a generation of young creators, young people. He's changed how morphed my life. He's just such great man, amazing man. I don't know what else I can say. Omniverse, probably one of my favorite design shows of all time. I used to hate Omniverse designs, and now all I do is tell my friends Omniverse is one of the greatest design shows ever. Man, Teen Titans, immaculate. Everything he's done, he's just killed it and just really changed the game. He kind of was the forefront of just making anime more acceptable in the Western audience with his designs, or making the strong characters, big chins, everything. His articulation, Alien X's design for Omniverse is probably still one of my favorite designs ever. I'm just glad that He's going to be somewhere great. I'm not glad he's gone. I wish he could stay here for longer. I'm just glad that I experienced all his work, everything he's done, everything he will do in the future. When I mean will, I mean the impacts he will continue to do and the inspiration he left on our hearts. And I'd like to wish my sincerity to his families. I'd like to wish my sincerities to everybody related to him. And rest in peace to the GOAT and the king.